Hey, all right. I'm just gonna be freestyling and let spirit move me. Actually, no, I had remembered that I had pulled some cards before this, and I actually wanted to share a little bit about the cards. I pulled from the Starseed Oracle Deck because I really love this one in terms of like just the world building vibes. And one of the cards that I pulled was the weight of the world. Can y'all see that? The weight of the world. Yeah. It says boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. So right now, just thinking about releasing the weight of the world. And yes, we do have, our individual responsibility to do our part in the world, in the world building and, taking care of each other. But it's not, you putting all of the weight of the world on your shoulders alone. And it's knowing, when to let things go and when to have boundaries so that you're able to rest and replenish and get back to it. And yeah, the next card that I pulled also about to drag too. It says water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. I'm like, yeah, cannot make this up. It's like in this time, it's so, so important to take care of our physical bodies and to take care of, this literal vessel and the fact that that's what connects us to each other. That's what connects us to the physical earth and how important it is. Like rest is in this, like getting free is just, it's not a sprint. It's going to be a marathon. And like the revolution is not, a singular point. So, just being able to continuously rest and continue to show up as we can in each moment. And then the third one that I pulled said, loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. And I'm like, I'm not even reading what the book says yet. And then I'm telling you, like, this dragged me. And it's just like, yeah, in this time, like we're looking for coping mechanisms. And sometimes that can be going to things that are not necessarily the healthiest for us. And sometimes it's just like what we need to get by in the next moment. But just like that, let God in. And not even just like God as in, just whatever your understanding is of that, but just like thinking of the divinity in you and thinking about like how much like having the boundaries, resting, nourishing our bodies is so important in being able to cope moment to moment because it's really wild out here right now. I'm not to say it hasn't always been, but like things are really, really, really at like a bubbling point. Like it's very heated right now. And for us to continue to keep carrying on, like we're gonna have to rest. And Ashe, like I'm so grateful that we even have the ability to come here and like talk about resting and regulating our nervous systems and being able to be with each other in this and talk about the fact that, like, yeah, it's like it can't just be go, go, go. It can't just be, oh, the world is burning outside and I have to just keep acting like everything is okay. So, with all that being said, I invite you to just drop everything. Let this moment and this space be a landing, a soft landing. Feel held both by yourself, your spirits, and the universe. Inhale that support and exhale a sigh of relief that you do not have to carry it all at every moment, that you can drop the weight, that you can lean on your sibs, your family, your comrades, your spirits to help you carry this load. That you can know what is yours and what just isn't. And just breathing, not feeling like you have to do anything to your breath. Just knowing that your breath is constantly here, supporting you, ebbing and flowing as you need. And so in this time, I invite you to sink into whatever surface that holds you, and maybe put a hand on your heart or whatever part of your body you feel called to, and just ask your body, ask your breath what it wants to inhale, to receive, to have more of, and also what it wants to let go of, what it says you ain't got no business holding on to, or what it says, can we just take a pause right now? Yeah, we'll pick it up later, but just not right now. Just ask yourself without judgment, just giving yourself permission to accept whatever it is that you need. And maybe it's just to be right now. Release the urge to strive for answers. Release the urge to do, and just sink into the being of who you are. And if it's available to you, connect to your heart, whether that be by drawing attention to your heart space or by putting a hand over your heart right now. Connect to your heart and just breathe in what it feels like to have something that supports you unconditionally. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to say the right thing. You don't have to know anything. Every day, your heart shows up, day in and day out, supporting you, allowing you to show up here with your unique being, the beautiful formula that is you, necessary for the overall formula that is us, the universe. Knowing that your innate being, your eminence, your inherent value comes from the fact that no one else can be you. No one thinks like you. No one talks like you. No one moves like you. No one feels like you. And all you have to do is show up and be just like your beating heart. And that is enough. And just like your beating heart, sometimes you will change in rhythm. Sometimes you will change in intensity. And that is all beautiful. And that is all part of the unique beautiful, wild, and gorgeous world. Continuing to breathe, knowing that you do not have to strive, you do not have to change, and that you will continue to change. So you do not have to strive to stay the same. And showing up every moment as you are, authentically, just like your breath, just like your beating heart, is enough. Enough as in everything. Everything as in all of us as in necessary and needed and loved and cherished. Your words have meaning. Your opinions hold value. And above all, your presence is cherished. Breathing in these truths, accepting the ones that resonate, letting spirit meet you where you are, knowing that your ability to create is as innate as every breath. Your ability to accept change is as innate as every breath. Your ability to show up, your ability to breathe, that is what we need. Nothing more. Rest knowing that this is true. And ever you feel that you cannot hold these, know that your community is here to remind you. Your spirits are here to remind you. The land is here to remind you. The water and the trees, the birds and the butterflies are here to remind you that exactly who you be moment to moment is beautiful and vast and nourishing. And you do not have to be anyone else. And you do not have to do more or be more than your capacity, because together we have all that we need with community and with spirit. There is balance and there is bliss. And now I invite you to take a deep breath in through your nose, whatever that means for you, and sigh it out through your mouth. Bring some movement into your body, asking your body what that movement might be. and coming back into this physical space as you are ready. Thanks for being here, y'all. Whew.